Howdy all, welcome back to my playthrough series of Dune Awakening. This is part 4. In between the last part and this part, I went out to do a bunch of things that I really should have done, including, let's see, K is a skill menu. I had skill points I should have put into various skills. I was just completely foolish not to do so. Like increasing blade damage, which is one of the things you can do as a sword master. Increasing your tolerance to bleed, it reduces, how quickly and how much you take damage with bleeds. Field medicine increases the amount of health that you recover with heal kits. And optimized hydration increases the stamina bonus you get from being more fully hydrated. But one of the things I realized is that when doing that is that if you can see down in the bottom middle of my screen here, I have the two special skill symbols and the keys that are used to activate them. Q is the knee attack, which you get as right out of the gate as the sword master. C is the deflection of projectiles coming at you, which I thought was a passive skill. For some reason, I didn't realize that it was an actual active skill that you have to activate to have happen, and basically runs as long as you've got stamina to do it. So I came all the way over to where this first trial of AQL, the entrance to this cave is where you go into this first trial. So that's the thing I'm going to do to start this whole video, is go through the trial of AQL, or the first trial of AQL. So it says, enter the cave. Okay, I've done that. For some reason, this is really killing my FPS. I wonder if the most recent hotfix did something that I probably didn't want it to do. So basically you follow these lights. The lights are a good indication in any game, whether they're torches on a wall in a castle or whatever. This is the direction you're supposed to go in. Wow, this is really terrible FPS. What could possibly be causing that? So I've entered the first cave, or the ancient cave, interact with the altar, then complete the first trial. Okay, there's an altar up here, as you can see. I'll automatically put my walk mode on. Really cool artwork, very interesting. Interact, or inhale the spice, alright. Probably haven't done anything like this since the early 1980s, but hey, let's go. Why not? Alright. There we go. I don't remember it being like that. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Or Caracas. So it doesn't give you a whole lot of instruction here, except obviously you can't go anywhere except down these stairs, which are no longer the same stairs you came up on. But again, you've got lights. So as is generally the case in any RPG, you follow the lights.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally?
So we're going to run across a lot of those as we go through here. And basically,
Our God gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Bila kaif.
so that was telling you how to do this particular challenge. What you basically have to do is avoid the gaze of that, that eye, the burning eye. And conveniently, it does things like that. And then basically go from, hidden spot to hidden spot. Oh, you see you get a little bit of a burn there. Or a lot of burn. Wow. You get a lot of burn and you start over again. All right. Without burning up again. What the sort of sand apparitions are telling you is basically the beliefs of the people that were what the Fremen were before they came to Arrakis and became the Fremen. And those they were called the Zensuni Wanderers. It's all, Dune lore from the books. But it sort of explains their worldview. All right, are you gonna close your eye there, buddy? I believe it can't be. Yeah, I have to go that way. All right. Obviously, this is going to take longer than it should because my frame rate is so low. My accuracy here is pretty terrible. But also, it looks like the animation for the eye closing and opening is basically stopped for me. I mean, I can hear the sound. All right. I'm going to call the... see what happens if I quit out of here. And I'm going to call this video done. Well, doesn't matter. I'm going to stop recording and try to start this over again with, like, actual functioning FPS. Welcome back, folks. So it seems like what happens if you log out while you are in one of the instance missions, in this case, the first trial of AQL, it basically puts you back at the beginning. So I've got to, snort the dust again and start all over again. I rebooted my system. Oh, I lost a fair amount of water there, too. I rebooted my system to see whether or not the problem that I was having was from all of my video memory resources being used up because I had a very long video chat meeting earlier in the day. So let's see what happens. If I still drop down into the, single digit or even the low tens of FPS, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to complete this. I might have to log out again and maybe even go all the way to the laptop settings, because I'm currently running everything at low. All right, yeah, come on. Yeah, it looks cool. We get it. All right. Cool, cool. All right. Just going to go ahead and run through all of the stuff until I get to that first eye. Let's see what happens.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally?
I do. I understand that what you're doing is you're feeding me a whole bunch of stuff about the lore of the Fremen and why they...
Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Be Lakaif.
Yeah. So, in other words, don't stand in front of the eye. Got it. We're still in the 22s so far, so... So far, so good. So far, definitely better than what we had before. Got a second of that one, I think. No, that just dropped down into 10 and 12. So I'm still in the 20s. Oh, it only brought me back to this next stage. Okay. But I'm still... My concern is, it seems like it's not... I'm hearing the sound of the lid shutting. But it doesn't seem to be shutting. I mean, it's not turning off at all. Oh, I know why. This is the one... you have to crouch. What's the crouch command? It's not C? Oh, because C is another command. Crouch, left control. Alright. Tells you how often I use that. Alright, let's try that again. There we go.
When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home. suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
This one moves. Apparently that wasn't enough. Oh. That apparently wasn't where you're supposed to jump. Supposed to run through over there. Where's my next stop? Be able to do it just by speeding along. I gotta find another stop. Climb up if you fall off. That's pretty handy. That's not the way I'm supposed to go. Where was I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go up around behind it? Sweet. Oh yeah, I have to cross this little bridge thing. Cross this upper little bridge thing. Quick, 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 quick.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
Look like I go down there. If I go where she was, I have to fall off, right? Okay. Or can I go over here? Apparently not. brought me back here? Or was that, did I make it through here? No, that's not, okay. It brought me back here, so I've got to jump over that stuff again. Or fall to my death. Alright. Come on. Why am I not jumping? Okay. That's the jump key, alright. Supposed to go here? I guess I have to go this way? There is no this way. I guess I have to figure out a way to continue around this. Ooh. That's just... definitely not over there. Alright. So it must be past the eye there somewhere. So I must have to go up in that direction. Looks like just a hole you fall through. That's the way I came. You have to run right past the eye and up those stairs. Quick! Oh.
Defiance leads to thought.
Oh. No, I didn't make it.
That thinks.
I make it far enough so that I'm hearing... I'm hearing that person talk to me, but... Come on. Crouch. All right. Am I not in a crouch anymore? Here. Go myself positioned here as best I can. Can I stand up? Yes. Go. Go, 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 go. Okay, so I guess I've made it. I heard the last person talk, the last ghost thing. Oh, I'm at the end. All right.
Ibn Qirtaiba, defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Bila Kaifa.
And now I need to awaken. That is not the Vitruvian Man. That's how to make a still suit. And I lost my connection. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe I didn't lose my connection. Maybe that is, in fact, actually reconnecting me back to my server in Siege, because I was in an instanced dungeon, essentially. If I wind up back inside and having not completed this first trial of AQL, I'm gonna not be a happy camper. But we'll see. It did say that the population, which makes sense, it's a Sunday afternoon, the population was high on my particular siege. Oh, good. I made it through to the end.
Still there, off-worlder? Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Now, I heard that if you've already done all of those, locate a moisture-sealed cave and gather an EMF generator, if you just log out and then log back in, those will auto-fill in. And I have lots of micro whatever fabric and EMF generators that I need from those things. I've been to plenty of moisture-sealed caves. So my FPS is just dipping like crazy. See what happens once I get back out into the landscape. So what I'm probably going to do is head back to my base and not really worry about that. What I will do is give myself some hydration. And I am pretty far from my base. So I'm here and my base, well, actually that's not that far. And I probably will run by some moisture sealed caves, but let's see. Like up there, there's probably 1 or 2 or 7. I'm gonna avoid the ships. So I'll grab that stuff while I'm here. Nope, that's nothing I can. Alright, looks like I have to go right next to or around or near a Sardaukar ship anyway to get back to my base. So my base is over there. It makes more sense for me to run along these rocks. Try to find places to hide and to avoid sandworms. It's not a moisture-sealed cave. I could certainly use the blood, but let's see. We're going to have a little bit of directly across the sand running here. Not too bad. A little bit more hydration. This is going to be the biggest stretch. It's going to be the easiest way to do this. I guess just straight across and hope for the best. Getting no indication that I'm making the kind of noise that attracts worms. That's weird. Ships nearby. Oh, all right. Base is still off in this direction. There's some other people's bases. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Into the sun. Oh, we got shade right up here. All right, you know what? I'm right here. All right, well, I've located the moisture feed. Let's see how badly I get my butt handed to me. No? Okay, nothing there except blood. So let's get blood. Nope. Come on. Am I full? No compatible containers. Oh, that's not what I want. I am full of blood. Can I make another blood sac? I can. Alright, and there's an EMF generator. There was another chest in here. I thought there were two. Huh. Oh, that wasn't the one I thought. I missed that in the few times that I've been in here before. There's a bit of...
I got hold of a working buggy. Don't know how much longer it'll hold together, but while it does, we can use it to pick up some of the bigger pieces out in the sands. We'll take it all back to Solgren's cave and stash anything we think we can use there. Then we can cut it up at our leisure, away from the sun and the worms.
Alright, I've mined copper ore, and I know that I ran right by some. It's going to be out here in the sun. Get into some shade here, and I thought there was some along the walls here. Maybe not. Alright, where did I see that copper ore? There we go. That's all the copper ore I needed. I've learned new schematics. Let's head back to the base. Get some actual real water. Alright, let's see. Let's try over into that patch of shade. Guy's base disappeared. There was a base right there. Either it got destroyed or he moved on. Damn. There we go. Oh, you know, while I'm right here. And I'm over encumbered, or full, or however. Alright, return to your base, drink water. Done. Need to research the fabricator, but before I do that, not sure how much... Oh, wow. I got plenty. Alright, well, let's give him plenty more. There we go. Keep the power running. Why to research? Blood purifier. Ooh, look at that. Scavenger still suit, but didn't tell me I need to research that yet. So, fabricator. Oh, binoculars. Improvised power pack. No, alright, come on. That's the blood stuff. Shelter, water from blood. Okay. Where is the fabricator? Those are weapons. So, there we go. No. Essentials. Oh. Duh. Alright. Research the fabricator, construct, or interact with the fabricator. Alright, I don't have a ton of space left in here. I guess I'm gonna have to put it right there. Maybe... yeah, I guess right there. Alright, so where is my construction tool? Was 7? Yes, alright. Oh, that's not... that's how I move around things. Move. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's bring that up again. Move. Alright. Now let's see if I can go back to build. And now I need to... fabricators. Wow. This thing ain't small. How close to the wall can I get it? I guess right there. Alright. So now what I need to do is fabricate a complete scavenger still suit. There we go. Alright. It requires micro sandwich fabric, only 1. I've got 74. And plant fiber, 3. And I've got 156. Alright. Alright. That's kind of cool. Laser 3D printing something. It ain't fast, so I'm just going to queue up everything here. E to take. Alright. Do I have everything? There doesn't appear to be anything left in the inventory. Did the others automatically go in my inventory? Let's find out. So I've got the hood. I've got the still suit. I've got the hood and the gloves, and I don't have... Well, apparently the other 2 things just didn't get made. Can you only have, like, 2 things going? That would be a little bit annoying if that was the case. Let's see if I can get back up. Yeah, okay, I've got 2 of them going. There seems to be slots for 4 things that you can have queued up at, any given time. Don't know why it didn't do that. Alright, and now I need to equip them. And the hood.
Impressive, off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the caths and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way. I have good news, off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Alright, so before we move on to these next steps, I'm going to load up here. I'm going to deposit the blood. Oh, deposit blood. There we go. Oh, that's all the blood I can deposit. Alright. Which is why it's probably a good idea to make 2 of these. I just don't have enough room in this base, and I don't know if I want to expand the base. I think I'm supposed to be going to the next area pretty soon, now that I've got a still suit. But I guess I do. I have to make this refinery, too, so I guess I do have to expand the base. Plus, I should just move this guy outside. There's no reason why he needs to be in here, right? Let's dismiss that. Okay, I'm on move. Placement, oh, placement blocked. Okay, so I've got move. Yeah, let's just put him outside, you know, as far as I can. Let's see, if I'm going to expand the base at all. Alright, there we go. I mean, it still covers... yeah, the whole space, so... Alright, that'll give me enough room to put some other things, you know, maybe move that guy around, you know, maybe another blood refiner and the ore refinery thing, but I'm going to do that next episode. So, I'm going to call this a video here. It was a pretty ugly run through that first trial, but I made it through eventually. Thank you all for joining me on that terribly ugly run. If you liked this video, do please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. While we're on the topic of engagement, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment sections below about this video, any of the other videos in the series, or anything Nerd Caliber does. And we will see you in another week with another video. In the meantime, do please stay safe, be well, and bye-bye.